in this competition, 3 already in just 2 games. He's one of the danger men for the Gunners today, David.
Yeah, I think goals, you know, is the name.
Absolutely right. Wholesale changes all round.
Yeah, and you see in the Premier League, if you make too many changes, you don't get that consistency, and the side don't do as well. And Arteta hasn't made many changes in the first team squad or the first team starting. You know, they're not getting the same player next to them every week, so you learn what those players want them to do. But by playing the same way, hopefully those players that come in are just going to be square pegs in square holes. You know,
the right wing again. Zakor is there on hand. Arsenal field it goes for Ibrahim. Now Miles Lewis Skelly. Lovely bit of some development, and that's what you want to hear as a coach. That must really motivate you as a coach to hear that from your players. Stoke City giving away a free kick deep inside Arsenal territory.
We just see Miles Lewis Skelly there, 16 years old on the left side of defence at left back, and just his maturity there, like you was talking about.
On the left. Sliding challenge that from Bradley Ibrahim, and a good one. Arsenal bring the ball away. There is a foul there, and the referee Alan Dale is going to want Arsenal that aggression and that desire to win the ball back early. Here's Lewis Skelly under pressure, but beautiful bit of skill to jump inside a couple of Stoke players, and Arsenal look to come away with Kiddo at his feet. His pass forward intercepted, but he will get another chance to work it into midfield. Here's Lewis Skelly, who is a midfielder by trade, and you can see him naturally tucking in. Lovely ball in behind for George Lewis, but the flag's gone.
And then when the opposition have one chance, get back in, you do kind of feel under pressure.
Down the right-hand side again, Reddin's got forward. Lewis Skelly goes out to him, makes an initial challenge. Gets a couple of bites at it, and in the end wins Arsenal a throw-in. Good defending. Yeah,
good defending from Skelly. He needed to win that ball if Carell Reddin gets the other side of him there, because it was a decent move initially from Stoke into the keeper, went in.
As he walks that disciplinary tightrope. Here are Arsenal in possession in midfield now. Lovely take on that from Lewis Skelly. Can he make something happen here? Comes to Ideo, whose shot is over the top of the crossbar. Really good run from left back though, from Miles Lewis Skelly, who found himself in a dangerous position.
Yeah, he cut in well, didn't he? We see Jesus doing it in the first team, backing into the central defenders, buying his midfield 2 or 3 seconds of time when he holds the ball up to get the support up and to have that.
Bradley Ibrahim. And here's Lewis Skelly. Gets it back from Ranieri, and then challenge on an Arsenal defender. Stoke still have it on the right-hand side. Just dwelling on the ball a little bit there.
And Zakor there making a great block. So, and that's all from Stoke just making the right decisions at the right time. Then it's not complicated.
Pick out his pass, finds Ranieri, who came deep to help him out, and a bit of composure. Because if they're not careful, Stoke could find the second love, aren't they, David? Just breaking the lines has been a problem.
I still think they need to be patient though. I think, oh, that's a loose challenge. That's very...
Late challenge there on Miles Lewis Skelly. The Arsenal decision wasn't anything more.
No, I don't think so. I think Lewis Skelly almost invites the challenge because he leaves it so late to flick round the ball around the corner, a bit like Jack Wilshere used to. You know, draw your opposition in, flick it round the corner, and you inevitably open yourself up to that late challenge. The referee's got to appreciate.
And an 18-year-old. There's just a bit more experience with Raul Walters and Monlouis coming onto the pitch, and of course Bandera in midfield.
Yeah.
Inside their own half and looking to open up the play perhaps to this right-hand side if they can find the pass. Well read. Picked up by Lewis Skelly, who's fouled again. He's not happy with the challenge, Lewis Skelly. Understandably so.
Although he showed a quite good maturity, he's a really strong lad, isn't he? I mean, he's not the biggest lad, but his enthusiasm and his sort of almost low centre of gravity gives him a really good strength. And he's every challenge he's been in, every 50-50, even when he's been knocked off the ball, he's managed to stay balanced and stay on his feet and come through with it. I've been really impressed with him. Probably one of the best Arsenal players for me so far in this game.
He's just 16 years old. What a prospect.
Something in this final third.
Stoke work the ball out towards the right wing. Across comes Lewis Skelly. Does brilliantly to get himself there first. On hand to pick it up for the Gunners and restart play for can that inspire either of these two sides to go on and win it?
We're talking severely hypothetically here, but if you had a Partey-like player in there who was getting the ball, turning and
Fucks it to the left. On Louis. To Lewis Skelly. Nice ball down the line for Taylor Hart to get onto, and he drives into the penalty area. Low ball across the face of goal. George Lewis is everywhere.
But it is, and that's the difference between making a good decision and a bad one. It's
7 or so minutes of normal time remain at Meadow Park. Arsenal under 21s won. Stoke City under 21s won. Up to the right. Ball played back in field. Here is Nwaneri. Arsenal defend that pretty well. Question is, can they? Of course, hopefully it isn't too long for the Arsenal striker, as Raw Walters is throw infield. It's picked up by Lewis.
So that's 3 games in 8 days from the 22nd. So he's not going to be lacking football. And the manager, yeah, as you said, he needs to get into the manager's